Hey guys, it's Wahima, but just call me Wah.
Melanated!
So this is going to be the recap for Real Housewives of Potomac episode... Karen. Number 4. This week's episode, a lot happened. I actually was entertained while watching this week's episode. So the first part of the episode was dealing with Karen and her flight lessons. It seems a little contrived and set up, definitely by Bravo. However, learning to fly like a little plane is kind of something that I want to do in my life. So it was a little bit like, okay, that's cool.
Yeah, I agree. I thought that was pretty cool.
It was pretty cool, you know? It was weird that, like, Giselle was there talking about, and they were talking about eye candy. It's like, sometimes I feel like they're struggling a little bit to come up with topics, so they just, like, say things that you're just like, girl, like, and he wasn't even cute.
He wasn't.
He wasn't even
crazy.
cute. Yeah, I was just like, he's just a regular, like a basic, you know?
Right. I think, Ashley doesn't look better than him. Just saying.
Yeah. No, I didn't think of that.
I think he's attractive. I'm just saying.
The husband? I haven't really seen him. I think that's what it is.
He looks stupid enough Safari hat.
Yeah, that was ridiculous. But,
anyways.
Yeah, I just thought that that it was a fun, like, little activity that they were doing. I thought Karen was a bit much. Like, you know, you could tell she's going through menopause. She had her little like hanky in her hand, and how she like anointed the plane with the like Jesus water, and I was just like, okay, girl.
Yeah, but I mean, I thought that was a pretty like interesting. I mean, if you have this money, if he's Bill Gates, you know, he's the Black Bill Gates, then why not like try to do these extravagant things and like fun things and once in a lifetime type of things? So,
yeah,
hey, have fun.
You know, do what you gotta do.
Right.
And I love how they slipped in real quick that she had a temporary she had a business where she was a temporary staffer. Like, yeah, she no longer has this business.
Like, I did something before that.
Yeah, like, now that I'm retired, I know my business. And Black Bill Gates, Black Billy is taking care of me, and we live in Potomac. Black Billy. That's the name I'm going to name her. Her husband is officially, his name is Black Billy. Okay, so... Then, the way they talk about that wine tasting, I mean, that whiskey tasting, like, it was, like, the most like, trashy thing they've ever had to do, was a little, like, chill. Like, again, new experiences, accept your new experience.
Right. Not only that, but, like, it's in Potomac, so I don't understand why it's, like, so, like, below you.
Yeah.
Like, calm down.
Also, the scene where Katie is at the playground with her nanny, and... Ashley shows up and they're supposed to have like a, you know, let's hang out with the kids type situation. And low-key, Bravo is shady because this entire episode, Bravo was like letting us know what kind of parent Katie was. Like, basically, Katie is not so much into being a parent as she is about like being a wife, like having the title. Like, she's not... Like, and I'm not judging her because everyone deals with their kids in different manners, and everyone is like, but I guess because I'm surrounded by like super moms, like right now in my life, like every single mom I know is like super into their kids, and they all have like the privilege and the luxury to be super into their kids, and so does Katie. So it's weird for me that a woman who has the luxury and the privilege to be like super mommy, like, isn't.
Right.
Again, no judgment. Like, she has help, so it's not like her kids are, like, neglected, but it's still a little bit...
Oh.
It's still a little... Did you want my attention?
He's like, I want to join the convent.
So it just seems like a little, you know, I don't know. But I was like, Bravo, I see what you're doing here. I see what you're doing.
Right.
And so anyway, so Ashley and Katie are at the playground, and Ashley talks about how she Googled all the ladies to see, like, what the what was.
Not Ashley. Why did you tell Katie that? You know what I'm saying? Like, even if you told Katie that you Googled the ladies, like, why did you have to go into such detail about what is her name? Robin's like finances and everything that was going on with her? Like, girl, keep that to yourself, keep that in your pocket. You know what I'm saying? Like,
she might have thought that her and Katie were friends, because personally, like, I don't know that I would have not said something, especially if I thought that Katie was my friend, even though that those women are her friends too. Like, I never expect people to be messy. Like, I would have never expected Katie to go back and say something to them. Now, I know we're on a reality show.
I agree.
So, like, yes. And I also think that maybe Ashley knew that it was going to happen a little bit. She might not have known, like, that it was going to come out at her birthday, which we'll get to later.
Right.
But, like,
she was definitely prepared.
I do think she had her speech, you know, ready to go.
Right.
So basically Ashley told Katie that she Googled all the ladies and that, you know, what was with everyone was happening. You know, she's like, oh, I looked at this person, but I was surprised to find out that Robin was going through bankruptcy with her husband and blah, blah, blah. Like some article said that Robin and Juan only had like $25 in their bank account, which is like, whoa. You know, but bankruptcy happens. You know what I'm saying? Like bankruptcy doesn't mean that you don't have any money. It just means that you can't pay. You no longer make enough to pay the bills that you have. Right. So yes, I guess you don't have enough, but it's not like you don't have any, you know?
Right.
And people do file bankruptcy all the time and still keep their houses and keep their thing. It's like, you know, it happens. It's a thing. It's a thing. It happens. And so, you know, now moving on to Charisse and her big announcement with her friend. Which we knew. But, you know, the fact that her husband lives in another state and that she feels like she's the mistress in the family, that his job is his wife. I feel bad for her.
Yeah, I did. Just as a woman.
Yeah. As a woman, I feel bad for her. I mean, I do, like, when it comes to situations like that, my hindsight is 20/20 because I've never been somebody who has been in a relationship when I was young or been in several relationships. So like for me, I'm like, girl, you didn't, like, the minute he moved to another state, it was over. Like he moved to another state and you didn't go with him. Like,
I mean,
to me, that's like,
and not to be like that, like he's a man, but like, come on, girl.
Yeah, and like, I mean, I know some people's marriages work where they live separately and their marriages thrive, but those people have probably lived separately most of their lives. You know what I'm saying? Like most of their relationship together. If you started off your relationship living together and cohabitating, and then one person moves to another state, like, it's over, girl. Like,
yeah, like you should have been like, wait, what do you mean you're moving to?
Yeah,
I'm coming with you.
I'm coming with you. And like, if you decided not to come with you, you were making a declarative statement as well. Like, you can't tell him that he can't go with his job that is paying your lifestyle because you don't work, but you wanted to stay back in Potomac, like, and you didn't go to New Jersey with your husband. So like, you know, I'm not trying to like get all in their marriage, but like for me, from 2020, seeing from the outside, I'm like, yeah, this is, and I'm sorry that it's been happening to her for 3 years now. It's got to be terrible, you know, and
good luck to Charisse. And, you know,
good luck for her to that. And her friend Brene really wants to be on the show, girl.
Yeah. Make her a wife. Just
make her a wife. She wants to be there. So the next thing that happens is Giselle meets with her husband, Jamal, who, like, she keeps talking about how Jamal is this pastor.
He looks so sketchy to me.
Like, oh, Jamal's a pastor. He cheated on me several times. He cheated on me several times.
But he's a pastor.
Yeah, he's a pastor. And, like, Jesus anointed with the saints. And he was
on Real Housewives of Atlanta. I don't know if anybody caught that. Anybody who watches Real Housewives of Atlanta, he was there during the episode where Phaedra took them all to the Million Man March. And, you know, he was the pastor that was marching with them. So I know a lot of people recognized him from
Jamal is making his coins. He's making his Bravo coins.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so I mean, she's like, I don't want to get back with Jamal. You know, their situation seems very like respectable, and like I'm like, all right, Giselle, like you walked away from him cheating on you several times.
Yeah.
Of a 7-year marriage, relatively okay. I don't know what to make of that. I don't want to like delve into their relationship or whatever. But if she walked away feeling like, no, I'm good, I'm out, and we could still be friends afterwards, that leads me to believe that she wasn't as in love with him, maybe.
Absolutely.
That she, you know, maybe she was like, liked him and they got along well and that they did stuff for each other as far as like clout and popularity, and she had the lifestyle she wanted. But she doesn't seem like a woman who's like angry at her cheating ass husband.
My thing is, Giselle is too petty to have been a woman in love and got cheated on.
Yeah.
To be acting like this.
She's way too calm for this situation. It seems so false. Not that I don't believe that she's being false now. I think that something about that marriage was false.
Right.
Okay, so let's move on because Boo Boo's getting upset here. Okay, so I really feel like Billy Gates and the Black Billy and and Karen and the Raven. I feel like Raven and the Black Bill Gates are really doing their best to like be supportive of Karen and her housewife endeavors, because they play along with all of her shenanigans. Everything from the fake prom, to the like, you know, oh, honey, can you, like, on my old ass, like, intercom system, honey, can you, blah, blah, blah. Like, they are playing it. They're like, Karen, we've given this money. Yeah, make this money, Karen. We'll play. We'll play this game. So yeah, when everyone got together at Cherrice's house one night because her husband wasn't home and the kids went to New Jersey to see him, and that's when she came out with the fact that, you know, that they've been having this issues, and it was a really sweet moment between all the ladies. Katie did not know what to do though. Yeah, like Katie she was looking like hugs.
Let me tell you like, about hugs. What happened with Ashley. Yeah, like that. Was what Katie was about.
That Katie was about telling them that Ashley Googled them. And they were all upset. Like, I'm like,
she Googled us.
Yeah. Like, I'm like, girl, I Google everyone.
Right.
I don't care if you're from Rialto or you're from New York City. I'm Googling you. You have Facebook, you have an Instagram, what you been doing? Like, right. I Google people. So I don't know that that's weird. Dating in New York City, I've Googled people and I found out information about them.
I'm sorry. I think it's just weird that she talked about it. I think that was really what it is. Like, that she spoke on it. Because usually when you Google people, like, you tell it to your close friends, like, yeah, I Googled them and this is what happened. Yeah. But like, you don't tell it to like people that you don't know as well. Like, you might think that they're cool, but like, you don't tell it to a person who knows the other party longer than they've known you.
Oh, you're right. You're right. It was a little messy. It was a little messy. But yeah, Katie did run back and tell. She did run back and tell. And they were like, what? And they were like, well, you don't talk about it. And I guess, bless you. I guess you don't talk about it, but like,
it just depends. I feel like you talk about it depending on the crowd you're around.
I do think it's tacky to talk about people's money, but I think it's tacky to talk about their money to their faces. Like, to make people, like, talk about their money, like,
yeah, I agree.
At dinner. Like, but if you're talking about somebody else's money, like, whatever. I don't know. I was, like, at first when Katie decided she was going to redo Andrew's home, because apparently Katie and her 3 kids moved in to the townhouse. Andrew's townhouse. And I don't know why. Like, why didn't she just stay in her own house? Why she had to move in with Andrew? I think that must be some Bravo nonsense too.
Why did you let it happen?
Yeah.
Like, when you're not as invested.
Yeah.
I don't understand. Like,
I think Andrew just really loves and thinks that Katie is sexy. Like, I don't think he cares.
Which shows in, like, later on in the episode. Yeah. Like, she just like, let me kiss you and roll on you.
Yeah.
And you're gonna love me.
Yeah.
And be okay.
Like, he loves her as arm candy. He thinks she's beautiful and she's rich enough to have a nanny. So where, like, he doesn't actually have to raise the kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, her kids are not like, they could be all in the house together, but the nanny's job is to take care of those kids, and the nanny lives there. And I also think it's weird that, like, they had to throw in that, like, the nanny was gay. Like, she's a lesbian, and I just love it. It's like she's the token lesbian. Not only is she, like, an immigrant, she's lesbian, too. Like, it was just, like, I'm like, this is too much, like, I love immigrants, I love gays, and I want them to raise my kids. Like, it was a little, like, it was a little, like, contrived to me. I was like... Yeah. And she's like, oh, I have Jewish kids. Like, okay, Katie.
Yeah,
thank you,
Bravo.
Girl. Thank you, girl. It is Bravo. Thank you, girl. So, okay. So now let's get to the last thing that happened. So, Ashley has a birthday party. She's turning 27 years old. Oh my God, 27, whatever. Anyway, so she's turning 27 years old. 4 years ago, she says that she met her husband. They're now married. And like, so she has a party at the bar, which they met, the bar that she worked at, where they met. And it's supposed to be like a bad kitty or something party. So they're all in like a leopard animal print outfits. And this is where Robin is planning on confronting her about talking about her finances to the other ladies. And the other ladies, of course, are talking a little ish before they have to get ready to go. Only Katie comes in costume.
I'm not wearing animal print.
Yeah, I'm not wearing animal print. Like, Giselle is like whatever.
Oh.
And also like what's shady is that Giselle calls Robin the night of while she's getting dressed to tell her that Ashley was talking about her finances.
Oh, was that the same night?
It was the same night. So I'm just like, that's so rude. She's like, I don't even know if I want to come now. And Bravo's like, no, you gotta go.
Go on, girl. Make this check.
You gotta go. So like, you know, so she goes or whatever, and like she confronts Ashley. She confronts Ashley about it. Meanwhile, Andrew and Katie are making out like two teenagers all over the place, everywhere. So inappropriate. Karen's husband is, you know, Black Billy is looking like he is like a straight fish out of the water. He's literally, him and Karen are literally like 30 years older than everyone there.
Okay, him. Don't
not Karen
like that.
He's 30 years older, and that man's got to be in his 70s. Like,
absolutely,
yeah,
absolutely.
He's at least 30 years older than everyone there, maybe 20.
He's older than my dad, for sure.
Yeah, he's older than our dad. Like 20 years older than everybody else, and then everyone's mad that the bar isn't open.
Okay, honestly, I feel like the bar should have been open.
Really?
Reason being is because her husband is part owner of that bar, and you're having a birthday party, and you live in Potomac. Like, the bar should be open. Oh,
so Ashley's husband is a part owner of the bar?
Yeah, that's what she said. When they met each other, because he's part owner of that bar, and that's why he was there. And because this reason only, that he's part owner of that bar, that should have been an open bar. He owns part of it.
You're right. Okay. I guess I just haven't been to I haven't been to a function where like
it's open
bar like that. And you know that's not true. I don't know because I don't drink, so it never affects me.
I've been to functions, and I mean, it's not like I don't expect it out of regular people. You know what I mean? But in this type of situation, I kind of got why. Like every one of them that drank said something about it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And then it was like the first thing they're asking. Before I make this drink, you want to open a tab?
Yeah.
And it's like, oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was sure, because Charisse didn't show up, right?
No, Charisse was there.
Oh, she was there? Oh, and her and Brene.
Yeah.
Brene was there too. Yeah. And then I mean, her husband brought her a Porsche. Ashley's husband bought her a white Porsche for her birthday. Everybody was outside, and he pulls up in this white Porsche with a bow on it. When I saw that, I was like, Ashley, don't have kids. Don't have kids yet, Ashley. Don't have kids.
Do it. Don't can't do it. I'm in the
You can't. Seat. You won't be able to enjoy that car,
like
girl.
Andrew said, it only got 7 seats in it.
I was like, Ashley, don't get pregnant. Like when I saw that Porsche, I was like, girl,
give it like 2 years.
Give it 5 years, girl. Give it 3 years. Get to 30. Get to 30.
Yeah, get to 30.
Get to 30 because now, like, if your husband can buy you a Porsche, you don't need to be settled with no kids right now.
Right.
Live that life. Live it. Buy your clothes. Be super sexy. Don't have like crazy kids like Karen's kids. Oh, Katie's kids, not Karen's kids. Katie's kids.
I'm talking about that. I'm talking about Katie kids. Katie kids is the type of kids that I'll be walking in the store and like,
Katie's kids. I will be like, LaDonnie, if you ever look at them,
like,
if you ever
Katie kids,
if you look, listen to me. If you ever, I'm gonna get those thighs. I'm gonna get those thighs.
Katie's kids is the type I trip in the store on the low. Okay, on the low.
Katie's kids are like, somebody needs a whooping. Okay, that's it for this episode of The Real Housewives of Potomac. I hope you guys enjoyed our review. I hope it was coherent. Our recap. I tried to like be structured this time. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, or would like to join the conversation, please leave a comment down below. And thank you for watching this 20-minute video, you guys. Have a fantastic day. Bye.
Bye.